Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. They've got Donovan Mitchell, Brandon Miller out there with Vucevic. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Murray in at the point. And for Brooklyn, they've got Klingon. Garland is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Grimes in at the 3. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this. This one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively. And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Now, here's Garland from the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Mitchell outside. And he's good on the 3 ball.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume three-point shooter for a reason now.
Pass to Adebayo. Vucevic with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. Blocked again. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here is Cunningham on the clock. And here's Adebayo outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Murray against Garland. Murray, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Garland, no good. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Mitchell. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
Here's Murray. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Hartenstein with the screen on Garland. Charlotte again missing. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. And his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite 3-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all 5 guys communicating and working together defensively. It's a big challenge. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Now a look at the stats for Donovan Mitchell.
And looking at his splits, you can see he's taken more of a backseat in their offense in these last 10 games. His usage rate is down, but that's natural. At some point during the season, every player goes through a period of fatigue.
Mitchell against Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Vucevic to the pass to Mitchell. Miller with a wide open look. And another three for Charlotte.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Cunningham. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to Klingon. The kick out to Cunningham. Klingon with it. He's against Hartenstein. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Mitchell against Garland. Miller outside, shoots over Garland, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. That's 7 points from Brandon Miller.
No, he's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Mitchell against Cunningham. Miller. Pass to Vucevic. Hartenstein with the screen on Cunningham. Offensive rebound. Outside for Murray. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Mitchell. Over Cunningham. Buries the 20-footer. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Back to Garland. Adebayo with a screen for Garland. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Just such nice vision from Garland there. Part of his role is finding new ways to involve his teammates.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Vucevic. Mitchell kicks to Miller. Off target from three-point range. Nets have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Now, here's Garland. Here's Cunningham, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor, and he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
That's good from Cunningham. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
That one drops. He ties it up. All-Star break is right around the corner, Richard. How excited are you for the festivities? I hope as excited as I am.
Oh, I'm very excited, Kevin. These contests are going to be huge this year. I can just tell. And I'm also excited to see the players just relax a little bit.
Now, here's Mitchell. 23 points his last outing. That one good for 2.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Grimes. Adebayo with the screen on Miller. Here's Grimes. Still yet to score. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul. Garland with it. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Miller. Takes the 3. It's good from long range. Now it's a 5-point Charlotte lead.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Garland the pass to Adebayo. Back to Garland. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Garland's got 7 points in the game. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Anthony's checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Trey Murphy comes in for Brandon Miller. And Bradley Beal subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Nets on defense. Trailing by 2. Pass to Beal. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
It's the confidence of Beal. He lets it fly from range when he really likes the look.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Adebayo. He had 15 points last outing. To the paint. Here's Klingon. The Hornets pull it in. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. Nets on defense. 7-point differential. They get it back. Another shot. Here's Hartenstein. They shoot again. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Clearly a foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Charlotte.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
No good on the free throw. You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard, and you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close. And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Here's Mitchell. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Jones looking for an opening. A three-pointer, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Beal. Drops in the layup for 2. And now a 9-point Hornets lead.
Powering through contact, Beal with the strong finish.
Garland against Beal. From deep. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Charlotte shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one, 57% from the field. Here's Mitchell. And there's another one for the Hornets.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And then Carter with the dunk.
That's just a strong take by Wendell Carter Jr. playing with some fire tonight.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Kay Cunningham's checked in for Garland. That's good from Carter. And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Jones. Got a piece of it. Beal with it. Jones covering. And Beal kicks to Vucevic. Over Barnes. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
From 20 feet out, Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 6 points.
And I like how composed Cunningham is. Lets the game and his shots come to him.
Charlotte moving the ball around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball.
And that one falls for Beal.
It doesn't matter where Beal is on the court. He can flat out score and puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And both free throws good for Beal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Carter with a screen on Beal to the inside. And then Carter with the dunk.
And out of pick and roll, Carter does a great job of positioning himself for catch and finish opportunities.
Here's Beal into the lane and finished off by Beal.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Right side Jones. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Charlotte. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Hornets have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Hornets leading by 12. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Miller is out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Duren in at the 5.
Nice work there from Beal in the mid-range.
Jones with the screen on Murray. Here's Cunningham. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here is Miller. 26 points for him last game against Detroit. They get the rebound. Here's Duren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his 2nd season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
That free throw missing. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
He hits the 2nd from the line. Nets trail by 13. Here's Shannon. Pass to Carter. Now Cunningham. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And how about the effort by Carter? Always lurking there on the offensive glass.
Murray the pass to Beal. Duren with the screen on Jones. Down low. And Duren slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Duran against Carter. It's stolen by Duran. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it.
I think Murray knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to go to that defender knowing he's going to get contact.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
And the first one at the line is good.
Becoming a more consistent offensive weapon, Murray finding ways to contribute.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Cunningham sets a screen for Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80. Shoot two.
That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Hornets. Miller outside, from outside the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Now here's Beal, following the miss by Cade Cunningham.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Harrison Barnes. He's getting around 8 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Good on the second free throw.
One of the smoothest players in the game. Bradley Beal, the skill, the way he moves, it's all of it.
Murray against Cunningham. Barnes screen on Murray. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Miller, no up.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Cunningham kicks to Jones. Carter with a screen on Miller. Jones for 3, traps in the tray. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Miller surveying the floor. Back to Beal. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Terrific response by Beal. This demonstrates what a competitor he is.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. The Hornets fourth.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Barnes passes to Cunningham. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Murray. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Such poise under pressure. Murray doesn't get rattled very easily.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, "I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win." Kevin?
Yeah, DA, it takes time, but nice to see his development.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Pass to Klingon.
Screen.
Jones against Beal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jones.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Murray. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Miller. The shot, no good. Cunningham with some nice D.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Klingon, the screen for Jones. And there's Klingon. That's good on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Beal drives in. Mitchell wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 17.
So prolific. Mitchell's a guy who can put up 50, 60, and he's even proven to put up 70. Sheesh.
Now here's Barnes. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami. On the wing, Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Mitchell against Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Jones. Here's Beal. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Adebayo is checked in for Brooklyn. Garland comes in for Tyus Jones. Here's Garland. 26 points for him last game against Miami.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Now, here's Garland, trailing by 19, and it's blocked.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Mitchell outside. Shoots over Klingon, and it's off the back rim, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick and roll game, and he's improved his distance from three. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D Wade with a better jumper.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
The Hornets on offense. They're on a 13-5 run here. And Beal kicks to Mitchell. Over Cunningham. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Nets trailed by 19. Right block shot. Cunningham's shot is off.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And that one's good, Mitchell. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Back to Garland. Shot from 16. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Garland's got 12 points in the game.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Anthony's checked in for Cade Cunningham. The Hornets also changing it up. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jalen Duren. And Vucevic subbed in for Trey Murphy. Here is Miller. He's got 10. Mitchell outside. Cans it from downtown. Mitchell's got 22.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Shoots a fader, and Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Garland.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Beal. Rebound, Brooklyn. Klingen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Grimes. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Miller with the ball. And here's Vucevic. No good with the triple. Anthony against Beal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Wendell Carter.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
That's good from Anthony. And so he makes both from the line. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Nets have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Mitchell finds Miller. Now Beal, three-pointer, and a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Beal's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Mitchell against Garland. Here's Adebayo. Hits the front of the rim and out. Charlotte leading by 18. Mitchell outside. Pass to Miller. Hartenstein with the screen for Miller. Hartenstein with it. Stolen by Garland. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, what strength and concentration from Garland. He is so good at overcoming these little challenges within the game.
The Nets making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Free throw good, Garland.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
Mitchell passes to Miller. Outside, Beal. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Beal's got 22. Nets trail by 17. Garland left side. Misses in close.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by the Nets. 1:35 left to play in the first half. Klingen the screen for Garland. Pass to Grimes. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Hornets. 22 is their biggest lead. And Adebayo sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Yes, Adebayo. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for the Nets. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Mitchell passes to Hartenstein. Outside for Beal. Hits it from three-point range. 25 points in the game.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Outside, Jones. Launches a three. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Here's Beal. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Garland. Great D that time from Vucevic. Charlotte leading by 17. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Mitchell. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
It's the intensity of Mitchell. Takes the contact and still hits the shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
We've seen Donovan Mitchell go off. He's gone for 70+ in a game. That is special.
Anthony against Beal. 2 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Anthony. So Anthony nails both of them. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Bradley, great first half for you. Look, we know you come from a football-playing family. It looked like you wanted to establish control in a football-type way in the first half.
Oh, you have to. This is a physical game. You see the refs they call a lot of hard fouls, but sometimes they don't call them. So, I mean, you can't complain about it. You just have to just keep attacking. And these guys are big. I mean, this is the NBA, so you have to be physical and not complain and try to go strong every time you go to the basket.
Bradley, thanks for your time. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Look here now at Charlotte. Guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
Now let's talk about our featured game. Guys, Donovan Mitchell was the star of that first half.
2 words, Donovan Mitchell. Pushing the action, never backs down. This is what we mean by imposing your will.
Yeah, and his combination of power and athleticism allows him to play a lot bigger than 6'1".
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Now here's Murray. Adebayo is out there with Klingon. Then there's Garland. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Grimes in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Here's Cunningham. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Cunningham's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Nets. Garland against Murray. Miller outside. There's the triple. Second shot opportunity. And Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Getting physical on the glass and getting a bucket, that's what Vooch does.
Garland against Murray. Pass to Cunningham. Puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Mitchell. Murray is screen on Cunningham. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
Switch.
It's Miller on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. 4 on the shot clock. Another block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. In third, the Hornets.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 15. And Cunningham with the slam.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Garland against Murray. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Miller outside. Hartenstein with the screen for Miller. Back to Hartenstein. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. Cunningham against Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Cade Cunningham. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging 32 points, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
And he makes the first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Hornets leading by 15. Mitchell outside. Pass to Murray. Shoots over Garland. Murray, no good. And so Garland will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Charlotte's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Got that bucket in no time at all. Murray's got 10 points.
And look at Murray's mechanics, making that corner three look easy.
Back to Cunningham. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now here's Murray, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here is Miller. He's got 10, and it's good for 2.
Even inside and against contact, Murray stays flexible and gets to his finish.
Pass to Grimes. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Adebayo with a screen on Murray. Garland dishes to Cunningham. Over Mitchell. Cunningham gets the bucket. 17 points in the game. Hornets leading by 16. Murray outside. Now here is Miller. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. RJ, the 2024 All-Star Game marked Donovan Mitchell's 5th consecutive selection.
When you score the ball like Mitchell, everyone notices. He's been putting up ridiculous numbers since the moment he came in the league, and yet he makes it look so easy most of the time.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
And the Nets making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And Mitchell drops them both. Nets trail by 18. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
And now a look at Donovan Mitchell. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. Clinging with it, he's defended by Hartenstein. Pass to Cunningham, down to 5 on the shot clock. Really left alone that time. Cunningham's got 20.
And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Now here's Vucevic. Not a lot of room. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now, here's Garland. 17 points in the game. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Here's Klingon. He's defended by Hartenstein. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Mitchell against Cunningham. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Miller. Barnes grabs the miss.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Here's Grimes. Now Klingon. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Klingon is one of them.
Yes, he is. 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Charlotte leading by 17. Pass to Vucevic. Now Mitchell. Hartenstein with the screen on Cunningham. And it's Mitchell missing.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now here's Barnes. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets.
Timeout,
Jalen
timeout.
Duren. He's checked in for Hartenstein. Trey Murphy comes in for Miller, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Charlotte. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed. And checking out Brooklyn, just a few spots below there.
And when I look at Charlotte, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Now here's Beal. He's got 25. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And we've seen Beal improve as a playmaker over the years. That's a nice pass.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
No good on that one. So we can't get either to fall. Charlotte leading by 19. Here's Beal. Garland with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Cunningham. 20 points for him. Shoots over Beal, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Here's Murray. It's deflected. Goes back up. And here is Garland. 17 points in the game. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Outside, Beal fires for three. The rebound by the Nets.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Garland kicks to Cunningham. With the teardrop. Hornets with the rebound. Duran's got his fourth rebound in this one. In the corner, Murray with it. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Outstanding work in the pick and roll. Murray is just keeping things simple in these sets.
The three from Garland. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Duran's got 5 rebounds tonight. Beal the pass to Murray. Back to Beal. Duran with a screen on Cunningham. And Duran slams it in.
And selfless play by Beal, using that pick and roll action to create for a teammate.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 1:53 left to play in the third. Outside Garland. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Grimes. Doesn't go for him. Murray with the defensive effort. Hornets leading by 18. Beal from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly. Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Murray the pass to Beal. Inside. The offensive rebound. Murray dishes to Vucevic. Duran with a screen on Cunningham. Beal can't get it to go. Nets trailed by 19. Cunningham outside. Back to Barnes. Pass to Cunningham. A 3-ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Cunningham's got 30 points.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Murray against Garland. Back to Murray. Duran with it. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Beal with the steal. Fires from way outside. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Trey Murphy is out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Duren. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Mitchell in at the 2-guard. Now here's Cunningham, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Mitchell with it. Pass to Beal. Duren high post. To the paint. Looking for Beal. He gets it there. Yep, it counts. Beal's got 30 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Carter sets the pick for Cunningham. With the shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Outside Beal from past the arc. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Now here's Cunningham. And Jones now atop the key. Here's Carter. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside, Miller. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Cunningham passes to Carter. And here we go with Miller running up the court. Poked loose. Here's Shannon, covered by Miller. Shannon passes to Cunningham. To the middle, the 9-foot shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
2 shots. 5. Elbow. 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
Jones, the pass to Carter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Cunningham for 3. And the Nets miss again. Charlotte leading by 21. Pass to Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Beal against Jones. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. And Bradley Beal with the 3. Beal's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Charlotte.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And he gets it to go.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Charlotte moving it around. Hartenstein with the screen on Jones. It's tipped. It's stolen by Carter. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Bradley Beal picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Hornets leading by 21. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. They grab their own miss. Miller outside. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. 16 points from Brandon Miller.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Nets trail by 21. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Mitchell outside to the right side. Miller outside. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Miller's got 9 points here in the second half.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Shannon passes to Carter. And here's Cunningham, covered by Mitchell. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Some changes for Brooklyn. Klingon comes in for Carter. And it's Garland in for Tyus Jones. Vucevic checked in for Charlotte. Murray comes in for Beal. Murray, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Murray. Five to shoot. Shoots over Garland. Murray, no good. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 19.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Now Murray. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Pass to Cunningham. Over Mitchell. Cunningham's shot is off. Hornets leading by 21. Releases. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Nets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Shannon, covered by Miller. Here's Grimes. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. Hornets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. And it's good, 2 points. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
He has no problem going in there with the big trees because Murray is focused on that possession.
Pass to Garland. Klingon the screen for Garland. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Cunningham against Mitchell. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
Adebayo is checked in for Brooklyn. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Back to Garland. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Garland does a great job protecting the ball from any sort of shot blocker.
Free throw good, Garland. RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years. The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Inside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Jacks up a three.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
Down low, Hartenstein. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Tries from 16. He squares up and sinks it.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Mitchell against Cunningham. It's stolen by Cunningham. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot, keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
That's good from Cunningham. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Charlotte's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. And there's Miller. That's good on the assist by Murray. 21 points from Brandon Miller.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Grimes. There's the three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Charlotte shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Mitchell outside. Pass to Vucevic. Now Murray. 6 to shoot. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Confident from this area, Murray uses that mid-range quite a bit. Rare for someone his age.
Here's Grimes. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Miller. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Jump shot is good that time. Miller's got 23 points.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Murray up on top, guarded by Garland. Cunningham against Mitchell. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Miller kicks to Mitchell. Over Cunningham. And it's Mitchell missing. Brooklyn's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Grimes. Pass to Klingon to the paint.
Bam invites so much contact inside. That's how he earns that trip to the line.
That free throw, no good.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Charlotte.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Beal.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our... All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.